Hey, welcome back to my channel. We talk about all things personal growth right here. So that's your vibe. By all means, like and subscribe and come along for the ride. So I'm Lisa, just in case this is our first time meeting, kind of. And for work, I'm actually a life coach. I'm a certified life coach and I help women specifically. So just a few things that I help with is breaking free from limiting beliefs, helping figure out what it is they want in life and in their career, and then map out a set of action steps to get there. Building self-worth and confidence so that they're no longer pretending to be confident, but they actually can embody it because it's who they are. There's so many other things, but just in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is a lot of those things focus and connect to personal branding. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. When you think of personal branding, okay, I want you to think of a logo that you know is pricey. Like, what's the name of that? Just think about that. What brand comes to mind when you think of something cheap? What brand comes to mind when you think of something healthy or unhealthy? Or did I say good quality already? Good quality or poor quality? What comes to mind? I'm sure you can imagine brands popping up in your head, okay? The same way that that just happened is kind of what we do with each other. So every business has a brand, and every brand is selling something. They're usually selling something of value. That is how they stay successful and stay in business. So every time we walk out of the door, we are selling something. We are selling ourselves. We just want to make sure that what we are selling is actually what we want to be associated with, not just something we happen to be associated with, right? So we want to be intentional. Hello, intentional living. Ha. But yes, so we want to be intentional, okay? That means that we choose what we want to sell and we take the steps and do the habits and do all the little things that actually make it so. Now, this is not about people pleasing or trying to manipulate people or trying to do anything like that. It's literally just who do you want to be? Is that who you are? Is it not? Because then we have some work to do. But who is it that you want to be and who is it that you want to show up as? And then how do we do that? That's all that this is, okay? It's about being intentional so that we're not just selling any old thing, but we're actually showing up as the person that we're proud to be, the person that we're confident in, and the person that we trust and respect. So I have 3 questions for you, and just to consider. So the one is, what are your personal values? That's going to play a really big role. Number 2, how do you want to define yourself? Number 3, does that align with you? Because if not, we got to make sure that it's authentic to you. So it's tempting to think that little things don't matter. Little things like when I go to the grocery store, it really doesn't matter how my hair looks. It doesn't really matter what I'm wearing. It's just, I'm going to get some like fruit and bread and whatever else people go randomly and buy. And so it really doesn't matter because it's going to be 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Nobody's going to see me. And even if they do, I don't care. Okay. You're wrong. And this is why. When you see somebody that doesn't put effort into the way that they look, they kind of look a little sluggish, or they look a little lazy, or they look like they didn't care. I know there's the cute saying that says messy hair don't care, and that's okay. There's a time and place, 100%. But if messy hair don't care becomes messy clothes don't care, messy face don't care, messy shoes don't care, that's an issue, right? So every time that we leave the door, we are selling ourselves. We are selling something. And when people see us, subconsciously, they associate certain things with us. For example, if we have a meeting that we are going to, we show up late. Now all of a sudden we're stressed, we're rushing because we were late. We carry a certain energy with us, okay? It's this busy energy, this rushed energy, this little chaotic energy, okay? We carry that with us. And when we walk into a room, the people who are already sitting down can feel the new energy that's just entered the room. It's noticeable. So not only did we just bring this energy in, now we are flustered, we're a little stressed because we were late. And what that says, if somebody doesn't already know your character, it says this person isn't dependable, they aren't punctual. Maybe if I ask them for something, I can't really rely on them that they're actually going to do it. Maybe they are not fit for a bigger responsibility because they can't even get here on time. And so that says a lot about us. There's so many things, like it takes a few extra minutes to actually brush your hair, to actually wash your face. And I'm going to break it down really basic too, because I was talking to a bunch of students about this and I kind of feel the need to break it down. But a shower a day, people. A shower a day. Okay? Be clean. Be hygienic. Smell good. Brush your hair. Brush your teeth. Wash your face. Keep your clothes clean. Make sure they aren't wrinkled. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my gosh. Maybe. Okay. It'll come back. But keep your shoes clean. All of those things say something about you and about me. So there's this quote that says, if you are on time, you are late. And I used to wonder, well, okay, but why? Okay. And if you think about it this way, when you are late, say you're the same person who's now late for this meeting, okay? Or maybe you're late for class, you're a student, and you're rushing in there could have been a connection that you could have made with somebody as you walked in or beside you that could be invaluable to your future. Now I know that's like, oh yeah, okay, cool, so invaluable, wild. No, but here's the thing. Like, what we don't realize, and I'll say this for students as well, even coworkers, because it does translate as you move jobs as well. But when we are in groups, for group projects, when we're on teams, when we send information and reports to higher ups, we tell them something about us. We tell them we have a good work ethic. We tell them we have good ambition, good drive. They can trust us. We tell them that when we say we'll do something, we actually do it. We tell them all of these things just through the little actions or inactions that we take. If you're on a team, it's not just this project that is impacted. What's also impacted is if that coworker moves on to somewhere else that you wish you could work and you really want to work there. If they don't think that you're a good fit, if they don't think that your work ethic is something of value, they will not speak for you. So we are a testament to our character everywhere we go. And sometimes it can be tiring if you think about it like that way. If you think about it that way. But we really are a walking testament of ourselves. And it has to be consistent. So if we claim to be trustworthy, we need to show up as trustworthy. If we claim to be organized, we need to be our best to stay organized and on top of things. If we claim to be professional and have a good character and be worthy of moving up and all of these things, everything about us has to line up. Otherwise, it's kind of just like we're being frauds. Because who are we? The person that we show up as in this space, or the person that we really are when the door's closed at home? So, I would even challenge you and I, like, yeah, maybe it's tempting to think only professional platforms matter when it comes to this. And if your personal social media is on private, nobody's going to see it. But everybody that follows you on that personal platform sees you. They do see you. And then when you show up outside of that platform in real life and it's not quite that person, it's kind of like you get catfished. You like get character catfished. So just a challenge. Like if you've looked at your personal values based on those questions we asked earlier, and you know that what you want to be, how you want to show up, and how you want to think of yourself and how you want others to think of you, then take a look at some of the things that you're posting on your social media, some of the things that you're sharing on your social media or commenting on. Like, is that the same person that you say you want to be? Because if it's not, it's time to clean it up, right? And so what we're talking about here is the value of knowing ourselves, knowing how we want to show up, and actually showing up that way. We automatically build credibility, we build trust, we build so many good things that move us and get us places. It takes us from this little shaky level to something solid. Because no matter where we look, no matter what space we look in, no matter what environment we look at, we show up as the same person. And that's somebody that's trustworthy. That's somebody that is authentic. That's somebody that you don't have to question if they're being fake or they're being weird, you know? That is what self-branding is. So I'd love to know your thoughts. By all means, drop them in the comments. But yes, let's decide what we value and make sure that our life lines up with that, intentionally so. Again, if you like this video, please like it, share it with somebody. I think it's like my third video, so by all means, be kind. But yeah, have a really awesome day.